Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This video here we're going to review some 1/64 scale M2. Alright, first up from M2 we got the Coca-Cola release. This is their 1/64 scale. Kind of more of their premium line with the licensing for the Coca-Cola. These are a bit more expensive than just their standard ones. 1960 Volkswagen delivery. Very cool. Love the kind of the teal color green. Nicely detailed all around. Just what you'd expect from M2. Very cool ladder rack and roof rack there. These are all metal rubber tires. Does have a opening hatch there with the 1960 license plate. Obviously the attachments on these are going to be plastic, but the majority of this casting is metal. Very sweet. Backs on these are pretty much the same, but these are a new release in the last probably month or so. Next up we got the ever popular from Coca-Cola again, the 1976 Chevy Scottsdale. The square Chevy is very cool. Was so happy to find these. These will be next to impossible to get on the pegs, but I was able to actually find two, which is pretty sweet. But the detailing, the stance on these is absolutely perfect. Love it. No opening parts on this one though, but very nice. You can see how it's got a bit of a lower stance on all of them. I noticed the you see how the bed there, it's not completely straight, but this one actually is the exact same. So I don't know if that's how they're all going to come, or if maybe they just had a bit of a glitch in their assembly process, but very nice. Chevrolet on the back, 1979 for the license plate. Very cool. You can see how it has since it has a lower stance, it has the raised floor. You can see that the wheel wells are the same, almost the same height as the top of the bed. So very cool. Quite love that casting. It's super slick, just basically stock but lowered. Just awesome. I was so excited to be able to get these. Got the Coke adds life to having fun. Very cool. So like I said, I was able to find two, which is pretty sweet. I was not expecting to even be able to find one. I was expecting to have to buy it secondhand like I did some of my other ones. Alright, we're sticking with the M2 trucks. This one here was a special edition to Autozone. Obviously in the States. Here in Canada we don't have an Autozone. So they release these. These are selling out pretty much as soon as they hit in stores. So I had to buy this secondhand from a gentleman that I pick up a lot of diecast from. So he has someone in the States he gets this stuff from. So I was pretty stoked to be able to pick this up. So you get two trucks. First one is black and white. The AutoZone logo celebrating 40 years. Very cool stance to it as well. I notice these ones kind of do have a box tilt as well on them. Slight tilt back, so might just be how they're manufactured, but again, no opening parts. This one does have the metal hoist, which is pretty cool. But you get basically the stock. So those are basically the same as you see here, wheels and everything, just in a different color. And then on the top, they have changed them to, looks to be like a spoke type style rim with the Eagle tires, which is pretty cool. But these ones unfortunately got to stay in the package for now. These are very hard to get, so if you're out looking for these, you're probably going to pay a bit of a hefty price for them, unfortunately. But we might get them maybe here in Canada. Like I say, they started with the Coca-Cola. That's the first release I know of the square body. They are releasing them in singles as well, but I'm not exactly sure when that'll be. Alright, we'll move on. We're still sticking, like I said, this whole video is going to be 1/64 scale. So these guys here are pretty new release stuff. So we got the Turtle Wax, obviously from M2 as well. These are all limited. These are 7,800 pieces for this particular series. I picked up the 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona HEMI. Many in this series. There's a Corvette, there's a few other ones. I'm not going to be collecting basically all of these full sets anymore. They're just too expensive to do that, so I'm just going to be picking maybe like I do like branded stuff, so I'll probably stick with that, and then particular vehicles that have the branding on them. This is one of my favorite castings, so I'll definitely be collecting this. It does feature though opening hood with the turtle wax there, the details for the motor, opening doors, very cool. Of course, the ever popular, the huge wing. And these are an all metal rubber tires, but very, very nice detailing on these. Quite like the M2 stuff, even their packaging. You see in the back there, Go Turtle Wax. Very cool. But nice piece to pick up. We got a Dodge A100. This one here is a 1964 Dodge A100 panel van. Very cool in the lime green. It's got the Dodge Fever on the side. Very, very cool. Just stunning detail. Absolutely love it. Again, all this stuff is new release. A lot of this stuff is within the last month for sure. So, very, very cool. This one doesn't feature any opening parts though. And then this one here, my daughter actually picked it out. Same Dodge A100, exact same year, but it has this very cool flame paint job. It has the same rims but done in gold. So these ones are the chrome. You got the gold version. It's pretty cool. It's got a lot of flames though. It's a little kind of overkill for me, but she quite liked it, so I picked it up for her. Nicely detailed again. Basically the exact same. No opening parts. All metal, rubber tires. Very, very nice. It does give you some stuff on the back. They typically give you actually a parts listing, but this one doesn't. No, this one doesn't. It just has the turtle wax. Yeah. Normally they'll give you a breakdown of kind of all the parts that are in it, but if you want to see anything on here, it's not too much. 2019 licensing. So very cool pieces if you like the vans or the turtle wax or any of the kind of branded items. That's more or less what I'll be going for probably from here on out. If you subscribe to the channel, you'll see it's going to change slightly just because a lot of this stuff is just too expensive. Up next we got one of their model kits. Me and my daughter did a little bit of hunting today and we had a pretty good day of it. So this one here is actually a chase piece. So you can see just on the some of the parts down here how they're gold, as well as the gold plating on the vehicle. You got the bumpers, rear bumpers, and even the trim is all done in gold. This one here is limited to, you see it there, 750 pieces. So that was a pretty good score. I don't buy a ton of these, but I do like with the hoist. Very cool. You take it out. Might open this up. I'm not sure. I might trade it off to someone else as well because I don't really need the chase pieces for M2. If I find them, it's great, but this particular piece I don't really collect. So, but lots of stuff to do. You get the tools to be able to take it apart. Multiple rims and tire combinations. You get 2 different engines. Pretty neat. And you can basically just unscrew this, and it will attach onto the 2 posts there, so it sits on top. You can put 2 in here, just like you saw on this one. It's the same. So you can actually put if you have another M2 where you want to take, like for instance, if you wanted to take this van out of here and have the truck on top of the van on top, you can just simply unscrew them and just have 2 on each hoist. So 1 on a display and 1 on the top. So that's kind of cool for displaying them because you can display 2 cars in a fairly compact size, which is nice. But pretty cool if you're into model kits. These are really simple to put together. I mean, I don't know what the age is on these, but it's not like where you got to glue together. Everything pretty much just pushes together and away you go. So last piece we got is going to be their 1/64 scale hauler. This was a pretty sweet one to find. They don't do a ton of like trailer stuff like this, so I was pretty excited to see it. So this one here is limited to 7,000 pieces. Of course, only at Walmart. You got the 1970 Chevrolet C60 truck and the 1970 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 RS. So this truck's been around in single versions. I have shown that on the channel. No opening parts, but very, very nice detailing. It's got a pretty sweet paint job. We got the Chevrolet on the hood there. Pretty nice. I like it. I'd have to verify on my other ones. Some of the boxes were plastic, but I don't know if they're metal on this or not. But got the detailed lights, bumper. You got the hitch, obviously, to put your trailer on. Very cool. Absolute, just stunning detail. You can see the dually rubber tires. And the trailer. I actually haven't seen too many of these. I might have to crack this case open just to take a peek, but I don't know if the whole trailer, I would assume the trailer is probably plastic just with a metal base, just like how kind of Greenlight does it, but very cool. They are rubber tires, and the car will be all metal. It does have I don't know if it has any opening, a hood or not. It doesn't have opening doors for sure, but it's got the Chevrolet Performance there. But I just thought that showcase trailer with this truck was pretty sweet, so we definitely grabbed that. You see there, you got the Performance Chevrolet. So that was a pretty sweet piece to pick up. I was pretty happy to find that because, like I say, M2 doesn't do too much with trailers that I've seen really, but Greenlight, I definitely pick up all their stuff. So all right, that's all I got for the M2 164. I do have some more 124 scale stuff, but we're going to just keep these videos short to what I got. I got tons of videos. I'm going to try to release almost a video every other day this week is my goal. I got tons of stuff, so this was mostly focusing really on these Chevy trucks. Hopefully every collector out there can hopefully find these, but they are going to be tough. You're going to most likely be picking them up secondhand. So hopefully everybody enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.